all the legitimate means to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And then frustration starts setting in. It's either you choose. I mean, some people are strong enough to endure. I don't know. Maybe wait for God or wait patiently that things work out.
Even the
But some people
patiently
lose
self get
hope.
as e be self.
What?
Even the patiently self go come with plenty temptations.
No, because you will stay hungry so many nights.
Yes, now.
Please, this thing is very personal for me because
No, it's personal for every Nigerian youth.
yeah, I'm always. I mean, in the process where I'm trying to get better opportunities for myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm stuck personally. Do you understand? Because if it's not about certificates, I have them. It's not about skills, I have them. I have practiced and that kind of stuff. Okay, but now I'm in a position where I know I cannot be earning below a certain amount. Why? Why do I have to cry and beg and to get what I deserve?
A clear example of this cryptocurrency that almost taught the whole of Nigerian youth how to trade online. People
I'm
showed
telling you,
how
I entered crypto.
how to trade online. Just imagine Rwanda.
entered crypto.
See, Rwanda came here, picked a Nigerian from Imo State, and it is on the news. Came to pick a boy from Imo State of Igbo extraction. I think he has a little of Rwandan this thing, and he became the head of digital currency in Rwanda.
Better for him.
Like, better for him, man. It was
Better for him, because if I had my way, please.
okay. A clear example: they shut down Twitter. Do you know how many influencers lost money?
Are you saying
Go.
Do you know how many things, apart from the influencers that are even making Twitter their marketplace, the rest of us that consume opportunities from Twitter, they're like a lot of people you would follow, I would follow, where you're learning from, where you're looking out for scholarship opportunities, relocation opportunities. Even in the crypto world, you know, there are many gurus on Twitter that share leads
And
and all of that.
they even forecast what will happen in the market.
You get kind of a
Yeah.
And we just lost out on all of that.
Imagine the same government is even
So
saying
that was painful.
so even the same government is even saying that the measure that was applied to Twitter, they want to apply it to other social media networks. Imagine what will happen with Facebook. Imagine what will happen with Instagram.
They want to shut those down.
They want to impose the same measure they
Do
did
you
on.
know how many stores, because there were no white collar jobs for you, you went on Instagram to open a shop, right?
Yes.
Let me sell slippers, let me sell whatever I can sell, and then they want to come and take that from me too.
Now, they also included VAT. They said that we'll start paying
Yeah,
VAT
I remember
for
that,
sponsored ad.
I'm telling you, that will frustrate you.
you open a business as a youth, they will use tax, the revenue collection agencies will come, they will not allow you. Imagine me as an entrepreneur in Abuja here. I will not mention the business. They will come and collect the one for you operating the shop. They will collect the one for, what's it called? Is it how did they call it?
Environmental something.
Environmental
There's one
something.
name or the
They will
other.
collect another one for
And all these levies
for
are
signboard.
outside of rent.
Outside of friends.
They will not pay your light bill for you.
Nothing. They will not
It's
pay your workers.
crazy.
Like I had an encounter with one of them. They came. I'll tell you that they brought my bill. I told them that this is the beginning of the year. You can't even put a gun to my head.
They don't care if you've even made money.
And to tell you the thing, the people that they even use to do the enforcement are the same people that are suffering like me and you.
Oh my God. But once they get into that position,
They forget everything.
They become God.
What is enemy of progress? Enemy of progress. That's what I call EP.
Yeah, define it
The
now.
enemy of progress is yes. Now you are saying you and person dey the same level. You see that the person just won't try move up, and you are stepping the person down. A clear example in Abuja here. You see people who are on a normal day, they're not supposed to even say gala. They're not supposed to say gala and water for. So if you want to get gala, go to the nearby shop to buy. They say they want to say gala, and you say that you are environmental, and you are chasing these people.
Oh my God. I saw somebody trying to sell corn somewhere. She just had, how much corn was she selling? Was it even up to a bag? In my presence like this, some official came and told her, have you paid for this space that you are on?
I don't get
and
it.
I'm just like, please, have you provided her shade for this space she's on? Are you giving her light? Are you giving her water? What exactly are you giving to her? What exactly is she paying for?
You can be surprised that
corn,
maybe
roasted
you
corn.
might be surprised she's a single mother.
I'm telling you.
You can
see
be-
with her babies, and they will just have these little children, and I'm just like,
So I don't
how
get
much is
it.
she making from me?
If you go to the US, we have the suburbs, we have the projects where they are ghettos. In every society, you must see those things there. Why can you? Why see? Why is there a suppressing? Why is there a suppressing system that don't want you to speak?
I'm telling you.
They don't want you to speak because why I'm taking this in personal is that I'm coming from that generation that is pained. When I see this,
we are the Nigerian
see,
youths.
if you see NSAS shocked Africa, the whole world. This was the things our parents could not do. NSAS did it. Do you know what it means for NSAS protesters and other funders to bring money together online to buy somebody a prosthetic leg, to talk about what youth can do for each other if given the opportunity? They bought someone a prosthetic leg, which government cannot do. How much prosthetic leg now? Can see it for 701 million. But they did it for you. Saw it on Twitter. It was trending.
The unison, collaborating, making things work in this state, that state. There was food, there was water.
See, the elite class was threatened to their bone. That is why this thing will never.
They now introduced confusion, like the Tower of Babel. If we allow these people, they would actually get somewhere.
They say growing. See, what is it? They keep on emphasizing on infrastructure. The infrastructure you are building, we don't have access to it. The system that you're creating, we cannot access it.
You will see them saying they are building affordable housing. Affordable housing, that's me where go school. I know if you afford them.
Affordable housing to them.
How much more the father and the mother on the streets in an uncompleted building?
It's 2.5 million.
Oh, that's even
The affordable now. Affordable house is 2.5 million.
The process to get it, Unko. You can't even afford. What is affordable about the affordable housing in Nigeria?
A clear example. I was talking with some guys.
So many uncompleted projects everywhere because they are building for.
A clear example. A clear example. Come to Abuja here. You come to discover that majority of the plazas, you can never see any young guy 25, 26, 27 that owns a shop. Not because of that he cannot do it, but he can like where the money they come from.
He wants to steal them.
So this now is not. This now brings us to this quest. So many things are happening. Look at.
And how we are now translating that into frustration. How we are directing our frustration.
Into that the quest. Let us be very honest.
The system is now taking advantage of us.
Yes,
basically.
Now, as it is, the first line is being shared in this whole thing of this quest for quick riches. Yes, the government, the Nigerian system has made us to this thing. But another thing again, there are some people who are not just affected by this system, but they just want to make money overnight. And these are the people, and they are coming in huge numbers. We're having this growing mentality of that riches means that if I enter street, oh man, let me be paying money, but yeah, everybody.
Like they hail me.
Maybe they own me, that kind of thing, because we see it with the politicians. We see it with this thing, with the children of the rich. Look at now the trending video that is going in Imo State. Two boys went to go, this thing where baby they put baby. Now they call that thing where baby they go dropping bomb there. They were stealing in the traffic. They were stealing in traffic and eating their excreta. They say it is a ritualistic process for them to make money. Go to the southeast today, where I come from. I'm saying this because I'm saying go to the north. Every region in Nigeria.
Actually.
Every region in Nigeria.
It's everywhere.
Where you come from in Benue State, cultism is holding rank.
To put that out there.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. See, it's
everywhere.
It's everywhere. Go to southeast today. It's either you're a Yahoo boy, or you're considering ritual these things. Like there was a story I heard of a guy that they caught who was doing all these ritualists, mene, wasa, and they asked him, what led you into it? He said, which I find it funny and not funny, that his girlfriend told him that he can never become rich in his life.
Unless.
Even we ourselves, they contribute towards half of people with the little ones that we get. Or some people don't even get. There's a current mentality happening within Nigerian youths now that you make money for yourself and to impress women.
And to impress your peers too.
Now.
You want to chill with the big boys.
Yes, and the big boys now are doing wonderful work.
Oh
Sorry,
my God.
I'm not supporting violence or killing.
Exactly, we do not support illegitimate means of making money. We are discussing
the
what's
quest.
going on in the mind of an average Nigerian.
So
youth trying
the
to make
Nigerian
money.
youth now is like, if you're a lady, maybe my hip is not that big enough to attract men, because you don't try now. You don't go work. You don't go work. You don't go try to
Don't carry paper, they waka.
Okay, imagine
Employing
the same lady who goes to university. The lecturer say, I want to sleep with you to give you marks. The lecturer have his way. You come out in the place that you are serving, just in the name that you want them to retain you after your service. Somebody in that office will say, I want to chop you.
Yes, so.
I want to chop it so you can get it. At the end of the day, you will not get it. You not go from one place to the other. Now the chain of giving. That is the sexual gratification. There's a point you reach as a lady, you'll be like, okay, I am done. I don't want to be going to any office again. Why not I work on myself,
what I have
and get money?
Get what I need.
There are many ladies now in different locations in Nigeria that you see them driving expensive jeeps. You'll be like, where this one take get money? Get this in. Now, the people that even let them, so many actresses are involved in this chain. No, let us be very honest. It's not good that we sugarcoat. To me, I will not sugarcoat. I don't know whether you have that diverse. This thing.
No, I'm not trying to.
Yeah. If somebody has been acting a normal Nigerian holy movie, where we know say piracy they disturb.
So you see that under normal circumstances, he or she should be able to earn the kind of money they deserve, because that is hard work they've put into those movies. But then again, apart from corruption, piracy, there will just be a system to frustrate the process.
Then at the end of the day, you just see one magic thing happening. One actress will say, this is my mansion. This is my. You see it with that caption, especially on Insta blog. So actress gets herself
a mansion in Lekki.
Gets herself a car gift. But when you look at the car and you look at the activities in the industry, you try to compare. Is it really paying? Just imagine what's happening in the online comedy world right now. People that are doing stand-up, yes, no, let us assume, yes, they get.
This is interesting.
See, what's happening in the distance? I do have issue with some of them. How do they make their money?
Influencing.
How much is coming in? We're not talking about Davido influencing. We're not talking about transport kind of thing.
Techno,
because to buy a house in an average Lagos, we're talking about 75 million. You want to tell me that within that moment, they eat? They see. Stand-up comedians who can say, okay, if you are a veteran, there's a tendency that you can save money across the years.
Yeah,
because you can go and perform in one governor's function or one big this thing, and they pay you money, and you'll be busy. But online, where they tell you, advertise this orange, advertise this soap, advertise this. All of a sudden, 6 months, 5 months, you have bought a house, you have bought a car. These are the things. There are so many things to question. Overnight celebrities. Somebody
tensioning us.
Okay, just imagine the influence of Hush Puppy on how, like, it was Hush Puppy that made Nigerian youth to understand that if you don't wear Gucci,
who you be?
Who
you?
Who knows you? Who knows you, man? Like
you who?
So you okay now? You see girls having what we see now on social media. Instead of being productive with something, is shaking of ass. They are not dancers, so they are not dancers. They are not notable music video vixens. All we see is shaking ass, and at the end of the day, one customer will always say, "Give me your account number," or let us have a hookup. So there are things now that these Nigerian youths now are not doing, just in the name of they want to make overnight riches. You imagine a 17-year-old boy. Even another case, a 17-year-old boy who took a bag of money from his so-called babalawo or herbalist, went to a hotel room. I don't know how the information leaked out. They are arresting the money. See, when you start seeing boys reasoning different kind of things, is it robbery? Is it rich? Yahoo plus now. Yahoo plus now.
I feel like there are boys they call Yahoo. There are boys they call G-boys.
G-boys. Or the one that has to do with the slave mama trends. Or that slave mama we are the big girls and all that. So many things you start seeing.
Ponzi
schemes.
Kai.
Now Youth are
You're
the
not the one doing it. Yeah, at the receiving end.
the receiving end. So all these things, okay, the basic, like I said, the basic mentality of every youth now is he wants to prove to everybody, body one way don't tell him bad word before, body one never tell him bad word before, that he can make it out of life. Everybody is in a rush. That is why we are getting it wrong now as Nigerian youth too.
Is it a wrong thing though?
No, see, if it is legitimate, like as I am now,
Yeah.
I cannot do past myself. I don't fit do past myself. Oh. Like now, I'm into media entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
I know that there are so many mad cameras to buy.
That would move your business.
My business to the next level. But I cannot go and do extra.
Beyond what? Yeah,
Yes.
if
So
you just kill yourself.
everybody is lacking that contentment virtue. That contentment virtue to do that particular thing. Legitimately, so they can get there. Everybody wants to be Davido, want to be a B.O., want to wear diamond chain. Like now, you can see most music videos these days, even the song itself has even made people to realize, make boys to realize that truly, love without heavy money, not small money,
Yeah.
is nothing.
Love is not enough, baby.
Baby.
Come
Now,
to me.
so a girl who's listening to that thing now, meeting another that's having a boyfriend, is telling a boyfriend that come, I can't continue telling each other, you are saying we are believing in each other.
Oh, there are plenty songs like that.
Yes, go and hustle. I can't, if you don't have money, I don't have anything to do with you. Now, what do you expect? So if that person does not have that emotional fence, stability to say, I beg, this guy's not for me. But majority of Nigerian youth will be like, hey, I don't die.
I need to make this
I
money.
don't suffer.
By all means possible.
I must
anyway, now way.
And they'll come back to that girl just to prove a point. We're almost having this mentality of proving a point, instead of concentrating on our journey step by step. Just imagine somebody who is like is doing business, and you know that normally businesses are struggling. You say you want to add another thing that is dubious, because why? You saw your classmate, you met at a plaza or at a banking premises. He's driving a Jeep. You don't know how that guy made this money. To tell you the honest truth, okay, you see Invictus, that guy, Obi, that guy was like, they were inviting him to TEDx, inviting him to entrepreneurship. Nobody knew what he was doing, but
as long as he had it.
He had it. People were looking up to him. That this guy is that's why in my life I told myself that nobody's my role model except God and except my own father, that my parents that I know.
But they're actually hardworking people. It's just because we decided to prioritize the wrong things.
There are few.
We are focusing, but they exist.
See, the same Americans we try to copy. Through their so-called music videos in their own society. They have a level of they have contentment level. Or let us say, okay, fine, their system is kind of embracing. Their system, even though they work, they say, wait, you go still see something. But the thing we attach meaning to is not what they attach meaning to as youth. You can see somebody with tattoo. We see somebody with tattoo, braided hair, but he's a specialist in AI. He started from somewhere. You get it?
Yeah.
Look at all the how many girls in the US are really shaking asses on social media? Like
I'm sure there are plenty. Because there's something they call OnlyFans.
OnlyFans is for what people want to go there.
There are people, their self-fit pictures, like pictures of their legs, fetishes.
Yes, no. OnlyFans is, I know it's abnormal people that go there. They can do something. So I'm not interested in anybody, but that is how it is. It's just like the way Twitter people, they are mad doing pop. That is it. But the thing is,
let's make something clear.
Mm-hmm.
Is it wrong to want to get rich quick? Or
it's very wrong.
Or what is wrong about it? Is it going illegitimately? Do you get?
See,
what if? I have that desire to get rich, because if you had enough money today, if you would have married me, for example, that kind of a thing, or you would have been settled, you would have been thinking of other things, that kind of a thing. So is it wrong for you to actually desire to get rich quick?
See, it's not based on the definition of the riches and what you want to achieve with that riches. Like
how about how you want to achieve it?
So
maybe that's what makes it wrong.
That is what makes it wrong, because the first temptation that will first hit you, the gateway to the temptation is the day you say, I want to make this money, do or die.
Yeah. It shouldn't be a do or die thing.
Because anybody who's having this mentality of that, between now and next year, I want to have 7 cars. That means you have accepted that you want to compromise.
Yeah.
Because the working system the working system of the world, let me tell you, what Nigerian youths are not understanding this thing. In every generation or in every family lineage, there is likelihood that you might have 1 millionaire. 1 millionaire or 1 billionaire or one wealthy person. I've not seen situations of a family that is they are core poor, like they are poor, church rat poor. One person change the story.
Now break out of it.
Break out of it. See, this mentality, life, even in organizational structure of a company or anywhere, even in normal growth as human being, from when you were a toddler, there's a step, organic step to everything. It's an organic step to everything. You just imagine. But even though the Nigerian system will not allow you to follow the step.
Because the steps are slow on their own. Organic steps are slow. The Nigerian system now even makes it slower.
And at the end of the day, still, the consequences, because if we check it, we need to start developing this mentality of a contentment system. Whereby we are because
contentment is everything.
It's everything.
Because when you even want to get rich, how rich do you want to get?
Exactly.
Because you're at this stage, I don't have my first million. Suddenly I have it. I'm not satisfied.
See,
I keep wanting to go higher. So how rich do you want to get?
A clear example in the entertainment industry. If you have an interview with an upcoming artist, and you tell him, what do you want to be in 10 years coming? He'll say you want to be bigger than Davido. He's not talking about basically a game of numbers. It's not. If you check his mind, he's not talking about the numbers or the output of projects he wants to do to sell. He's talking about, in quotes, the buying of the Ferraris, the car, the owner. See, to tell you the honest truth, it's like there are some people that are being opportune to have come in contact with wealth, with a wealth that is not equal to some people's wealth, but it's for a reason. For you to plan, just like an artist who will just, upcoming artist that will just hit stardom. If you are smart enough, the money you have made from that time, you use it to invest in other things. So when the ovation is no longer there for
you have things to fall back on.
Now, but you come to discover that these artists are Oliver Twist asking more.
Yes.
They want to keep on that. I must by force.
They're not even ready for the stardom. Because when their brain is functioning, how to be buying
cars, how to go and throw up in this thing. Okay, now imagine youth, you are
flaunting and wasting.
See, imagine you are earning 200,000 naira a month in a private firm, and you are staying in a house in town here, maybe that cost you about 1.2 million, maybe 1-bedroom flat, and you have one small Corolla car you're driving, and you still take that money and go to club. You want to prove a point. The club is no longer friendly again. It's not a place you can go and just have, so you want to chill and see what is happening. Your money counts now. How much is a bottle of Campari or Hennessy or anything? So there's this mentality of trying to prove a point. Imagine, okay, we want you see somebody saying that you're earning less. I even see it in the ghetto. You see a boy who is hustling, who jumps from one truck to the other, or who goes to inside the market selling people's products. At the end of the day, you are using that money you have earned to go and buy bath up or go and buy clothes.
Yeah.
To go and buy clothes.
That one is everywhere.
So we're
trying to impress. I don't know who you think you're trying to impress.
The quest.
Who do you think society is? I don't understand that thing. Why are you trying to create an image? Like,
if you go to Southeast right now, if you go to Southeast right now, where I originate from, you start hearing stories, unimaginable stories of a boy who is 17 years telling his daddy, bring down this building. I want to build. He say, what did you work? What do you work? So even though you be the ICT guru, you dey work with Google. How you take worker?
I want that one though.
No, let us be very honest. What is your level of experience?
If
let us say, okay, you own an app. Let us actually make money through app. It's legit. Everybody know. Like these guys that did this pay stack. Those two guys. They worked organic. It's not today. It started in 2015. Space tech is
Actually, it takes time.
It took
Because
time.
even if I say I'm entering tech today, except a stroke of luck happens, it actually takes time to build that skill, to now get into those places that will pay you.
Everything now in Nigeria is every skill and everything being done by Nigerian youth, and every Nigerian youth who is skillful, who is having a skill, we want to cheat his customers to make money overnight. Integrity has been jettisoned.
No, but you can't say every Nigerian youth. Maybe some most.
Okay, sorry
whatever.
to say so every God,
Yeah.
please forgive me. Not every some Nigerian youths, they induce the illegality into everything. Can you, okay, now as it is now, employ a youth like this youth I'm talking about, employ them in organization. Let's see what will happen. They want that. So many things.
I mean, you see cashiers cheating the business owners out of their money. There's a lounge somewhere around that. I heard the owner of the lounge is not in Nigeria. Then he puts people in charge of his business here. If you see they are tweaking the numbers, people are tweaking numbers. People are just trying to cheat their way out of everything and make.
See.
How long will this money last? Actually,
See,
the money thing they're making.
And again,
how long will it last?
Another thing that is really affecting the youth is that when you are growing up in life, well, I think when you are growing up, like when you are adding more age, you need to also ask our elderly people, how did they survive, so you can be able to initiate ways of surviving in this thing. Because what is killing us is that these old school people, it's their own life, it's our own time. We are the jet age, we are the Generation X.
You think
Like, let us go there and take everything. You cannot. Not every girl in Nigeria will be Selena Gomez. Not every female rapper in Nigeria that will turn out to become Nicki Minaj. It's true, man.
is that so?
Not everybody in this country that will become Davido. Not everybody will become Obi Cubana. Just imagine you know how many youths that made it a prayer point that I want to bury my own mama like Obi Cubana. We have this. See, it is an enslaving mentality.
Maybe some of the pressure is external. But sometimes we put unnecessary pressure too. Maybe on ourselves, that kind of a thing. They need to impress the person that doesn't need to be impressed. I'm facing my life, and you think I want to be impressed.
And again, in Africa, we need to start learning how to eliminate this long dependency chain. Yes, it's long because there's nothing wrong in taking care of family.
Yeah.
But when it is becoming than usual,
exhausting.
Exhausting. It's draining. It's every day. They will not allow you breathe. It's like this that they used to see you in the mirror when you receive your salary. Hello, bros. Wayek. Money for Wayek. Bros, are they school? See, we need to understand what and what's on. If you know say school no fit work for you, why not just find something to do? Yes, you just imagine. You know how many makeup artists wait for Nigeria? By the end of the day, in one way or the other, they get small engagement where they do something. To tell you thing now, we have got it's a shared fault. Parents, system of government get their own, but we youth too. We need to understand that anything that you do in your youth defies the foundation. Anything you do in your youth, we have does the money last? Let us be honest. Money gotten through fraud.
But I've said it doesn't last, but Abacha's money is still here.
See, the difference between fraud and loot.
Oh my!
Loot. See, loot means that they are put 15 trucks outside.
Oh my God! Illegal money shouldn't last, but
you see, loot.
Oh
see, that's what the government never says fraud. Anything that government says fraud is maybe 1 billion. 1 billion they call fraud. But anything above 1 billion,
you're still recovering.
We are still recovering up to today. It's loot. Because loot means that you want to clear it that not even 10 naira does not remain. But
it's not fair. It's not fair because those are the things that are now the repercussions is what we are facing. We're now suffering. We're now borrowing money.
Even this same.
It's affecting us.
Do you know that even these NSAS, Yahoo boys, were on the front line? Yes, anybody that want to argue should come out. Yahoo boys were on the front line because they know, in as much that the SARS is disturbing the innocent ones, they're also disturbing the guilty ones. So that was why I was telling. I will not even mention the fraternity. I saw somebody wearing a beret with the logo of a fraternity in NSAS protest. What contains fraternity and NSAS protests?
Fighting against police brutality.
No, I don't get it. No, cultism. I mean a cult group. Like somebody was wearing a this thing to tell you the kind of persons who are coming. See, this same thing we're talking about, in as much as had their own, this thing, what the innocent people suffered today was as a result of the sins of the majority illegals that were out there. Go to Bini. Anybody person that's watching it, tell me whether I'm lying. Go to Bini. Yahoo boys do show off in public. It's not even easy for EFCC to go to Bini and pick somebody easily. Most of all these illegalities happening in the system now, they have backings.
Yeah.
Arrest the boy now, he goes, okay, just imagine, these bandits that is attacking different places, they are majority youths. They get money. You see these guys, they get funding. See terrorists globally. A lot of this Boko Haram. Have you seen their trucks? Have you seen their artillery gun? Like, you see them. Robbery of different levels is going on. So this, I feel that Nigerian youth need to understand what is the true essence of life. If you go to jail, man, Nigerian jail is not play. It's not US jail that you go and watch television. When others are using, they serve you cheese and burger.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And they give you opportunity to go and do gymming. This one, you wear a sackcloth. And once you are a ex-convict, nobody reabsorbs you into the system. Okay, to even tell you how the Nigerian system is, if they even arrest you as a fraudulent individual, you end up in jail. If it's in the US, if they say that you are an ex-party, I'll not even be surprised if Hush Puppy will be given some few jail time, and they will like blend him with their security system to work for them. Like they will hire him. This is a country that if you want to do crime, it's not an easy way for you, because if you crash, you will crash. What ritualists, being a ritualist, see how young ladies, their bodies are being mutilated. I don't know where our own conscience have gone. We claim that we are always accusing the elderly of being inhuman. But if you say their inhumanity, it's not as close to what we are doing now. Yes.
You know that people are no longer seeing the repercussions of these things.
They are becoming bold.
Because I thought in those days there would be...
Maybe they will banish you from the community.
All those kind of things. So
That is why traditional institution has failed. Families has failed. The regional religious houses, when you even come to Christianity, to which I practice, I don't know what you practice, to which I practice, they remind you of prosperity gospel. Nobody tells you, no man of God tells you about living the righteous living. How do you live with your neighbor? How do you live your life in contentment? How do you do this? They tell you, you will get car this year, shout amen. But how you will get it, I don't know.
You can't say no man of God tells you that.
You know,
all this blanket
prosperity gospel has even added. So a lot of things have spoiled within the Nigerian. Nigerian youths are lost. To me, they are lost. They are flying like birds. Like you see, there's no meaningful thing. See.
Oh my God.
Okay, Insta blog that is using that is influencing people's stories and all that. How often do you hear inspiring stories on Insta blog? Or Yaba Left? Or Banks 24? How often do you hear news that inspires? It's one kind of nonsense gossip. Now, our Nigerian youth are now beginning to understand that if you don't venture, some youths now they say some, and those tiny few are not saying that if I cross-dressing can actually fetch me money. And with the James Brown and his papito, listen, people, so many things.
And it's just unfortunate that these things are actually even working for them.
It
looks like it's working.
It looks like it's working, but on the long run, you see it crashing.
Are you sure?
It crashes. Okay.
Because these things, they actually get to some of us, you know? They're trying to make it legit. They're trying to make it legitly. You're doing all you can to make it legitimately, and it's not working out. And then all of a sudden, somebody wakes up and starts to dress like the other gender that is not, you know? And bam, is already popular, is already making money, getting deals, or
yes, exactly.
money. I don't understand that thing. How do they make money?
Okay, a clear example. You see,
I'm not even it's just there, and you're still
some
barely
people
trying
might
to
know what I'm
survive.
even talking about. You see a mother who's supposed to direct the daughter well. Recently, a mother and a daughter dressed in a way that look as if that they are going to club. And the title of their caption was, "We shall take over this year." In what way, madam? It's one way, madam. How do you want to take over? Jet, helicopter. How do you take over? So there are so many bad trends. So many bad trends. Okay, now, just a clear example of this drug abuse, which we'll talk another day. They feel that if you take drugs, it does not stop you from being anything. We don't consider so many things as we youths. So let me tell you, even though you refuse to be spiritual, whether you are spiritual or not, anything you plant, like anything you plant for yourself, it will grow up in your children.
It's a seed.
Most of us don't even consider that we will have kids, we will have a family. We live life as if that tomorrow ain't promising.
And we forget that a good name is actually better than.
Girls are now all of a sudden, they now say see relationship, go to most Nigerian universities. Half of Nigerian university girls have aristos who come every Friday to Paka and pick them, go to several, when they come back, they'll come and pay lecturer money for this thing. It's happening. Court boys or courtism or street gangs, they are working for politicians. How much are they paying you? Maybe 25,000 per operation, per head, per person. And you are wasting. You get it? They use you to kill your fellow youths on the streets. Now, during our own parents' time, you can be able to. They grew up together. They grew up to a brotherhood way, whereby check these politicians. That's how they behave. Their quarter cannot exceed beyond the door. They know how to settle themselves. But even our common human relationship, you guys will be hearing nasty stories. A boy kills another boy for having a job. You start hearing some nefarious thing. So this quest is perturbing. Let me know, like, it's perturbing.
It's really disturbing.
It is perturbing. Like, everywhere you go, you see a young girl in ABJ, as ABJ hot. ABJ the hot now. Lagos, you feel still also small thing. ABJ the hot. You see for somebody driving GLE series of Mercedes. How come?
And maybe she worked for it.
But yes, few are like that too. Some work for it, few.
Or maybe their husbands have money.
Yes, but
anything. Maybe it was a gift.
So
I don't know.
let us.
She could work for it. But me, I know personally, I've tried. I've actually, because I keep repeating how I want to know if it's a wrong thing to want to get rich quick, or if it's a wrong thing to want to do it illegitimately. That's what is wrong about it. Because I've tried legitimately.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Because you've heard of returns in crypto.
Mm-hmm.
Then you enter crypto. You've heard of how tech is paying. Get an IT skill, learn product design, product management, whatever, coding, learn how to code. I'm learning a skill currently in tech, kind of a thing. But then there was another time something happened. Because investments, people try investments. People actually try to do legitimate things, for goodness sake. There are apps, there's Farm Crowdy, there is this, there's that, where Piggyvest can drop your money and returns, right?
Yeah.
But most times, if you try to do all these petite investments, you just get like little returns, 10%, 12%, treasury bills, all those kind of things. So one day, now somebody came to meet me. Was my neighbor. So I'm not a fan of Ponzi schemes.
Yeah.
I used to think I knew how to recognize them. Like I just see, and I'm like, I just cancel it down. I'm not going to.
Yeah, the MMM templates.
I thank you. MMM was something I could never have fallen for, and I did not fall for it. Do you understand? And more have come after that. But this one was a different technique entirely. It was somebody I was living with, that told me, oh, this is his friend Samuel. This is his friend that works with this company, one thing, that his mom has invested in it, his sister has invested in it, he himself has invested in it, and it's an office, because this Samuel guy actually goes to an office to work. So I was like, oh, okay, that's a traceable address. One, what do they do now? They say they do real estate and stocks. They invest your money and everything, and then the returns wasn't something grandiose. It wasn't like double in 24 hours, double in 2 weeks, that kind of a thing. It was like a monthly system. You know, when you get like a percentage, was it 20%, 25%? I cannot remember. And I said, let me invest. And I did not have plenty money that time.
But
I was trying to do something legit because I actually checked, and it looks legitimate.
well,
And
actually,
I still fell into that system because at the end of the day, 1 month after, I mean, when it was time to collect my first return, I just started hearing EFCC has carried my boss. They are trying to resolve it. Don't worry, just give us like a week, everything will resolve. And I was like, oh, okay. The next week, Samuel, how far? Like, guy, what's happening? Where's our money?
you have been pumped.
But this was me trying to do something legitimately. I wasn't trying to.
That's why I'm telling you that illegality has even entered the legal process.
But at least now I know better. Oh. Now I know better.
Illegality has even entered the legit.
It was crazy.
So
it was crazy. That thing got to me. Since then, from then till, let me now tell you how I've grown. And that time, another investment opportunity came. Somebody told me his friend has been investing in MBA, capital, one thing. See, I did my research. I tried to see, MBA was everywhere. MBA was on YouTube.
Everywhere.
MBA was interviewed. People interviewed him. Like that Odum Mobiovum guy. Do you get? I tried to check. I saw offices. I saw an office in Ikeja with that MBA banner on it.
The day that they will close uniformly.
Oh my God.
At the same time, they tell them you pack your load at 7 at the same time.
They don't tell you how they can't find him.
That's why I
So I
say.
didn't put my money in that one because I'm saying never again. If there is no actual business model, I don't want to hear, we'll put it in stocks, we'll put it in... Blah,
Even
blah,
sometimes,
blah.
Seth. Even
if
sometimes.
There is no actual business model.
Even sometimes, Seth. Even if they present you the business model, you will still be swept away and they'll still run you the street they want to run
So
you.
what can we do? Because we need to make money legitimately.
See, but that's what brings us now to the real conclusion part. And honestly, on my own part, I just feel that it has come to a point that we need to start calling ourselves to order. They get something they talk for broke is say, if person no advise you, make you advise yourself. Yes. If person no advise you, advise yourself. Knock your head very well. Let your brain open. Open your eyes to the realities of life. Because as it is right now, there is no escape in illegality. There is no escape in it. Nigerian youth, you cannot have this kind of mindset and build corporations. You cannot have this kind of mindset
and build things that will last
forever. You cannot use this mindset and make the best apps, make the best cars. You cannot use this mindset and rule this country. If you become a governor with this mindset, you'll be worse than our parents or anyone who has occupied this position. These people, they won't get fear. They run their own small. Yes, and they don't get fear compared to our youth. Put the youth in a position and let us know that something will not go wrong. We need to work on the way we see things. Yes.
And maybe think long term.
Yes. We understand that things are
militating.
We understand that things are militating against us as a country, as youth. So many things are. See, we cannot look at what is militating. See, do you know that a common philosophy we create within ourselves as youth is capable of changing the system? A common philosophy, a unified philosophy, can change the system. If a politician can come to a community and tell the community, say, collect this money, go and attack my opponent, people. Oga, we know they do am. We can only campaign for you, but we no go do am. He goes to another world again. The same thing. Another world again. The same thing. Another world again. The same thing.
Is that achievable?
No, that is why philosophy, it will not be easy. Because it's not philosophy. It's that philosophy that will make us to really know what's it. Okay, now to tell you with this quick something, how many Nigerian youths can be able to use even that quick money that they have gotten to
do something?
Just imagine celebrities. Being a celebrity means that you are like a government. Do you know what it means to command 15 million followers? That means if you tell them that somebody is beating me at Ikeja,
they will pick up arms on your behalf.
On your behalf. Okay, I will not mention a few names who are being charitable and the ones are not charitable. But as a celebrity, you know that in this. Okay, imagine, even self, I find it very daft. Very daft, very foolish, a very foolish thing. I'm not going against anybody's hustle.
Yeah.
A Nigerian youth will collect 25K as salary. from a place of work where you don't know where the next money go come, whether your oga go even pay you the next month.
Yeah.
They are doing concert, somebody live in Abuja. You are carrying 15K to go and watch.
What is your own?
Priorities, I'm telling you, set your priorities right.
Right.
Yeah. So imagine these celebrities you are seeing, they are making money off your head. Whether you insult them online, whether you tell them, listen, imagine like, even though you insult them, yes, they cannot take care of the whole Nigeria. But majority of them, they prefer giving us this outward look of that you are not doing well. I'm bigger than you. Imagine someone come there, they'll come and brag. I say, no matter what you people are saying, you can't stop my money from coming in. Yeah? So that is what is going on. When you see a youth watching that, or imagine maybe an overzealous youth will jump on top of stage. We hug you. You come push and say, get away, you dirty person. Oh, that guy. Is that guy go find money, go hustle. And he go make sure say he go buy round table. And he go make sure say he go stone you with a bundle of money. He no go even splash am. He will stone you direct. He go feel the pain for your body. You are pushing. You might not know what he has gone to do. Now some people go majorly come say, I promise you so money. And this is at the end of the day, you call that boy's dream. If that boy make somehow plus and minus, make it in life. A clear example, that's what's happening in the entertainment industry today. You see many of us who have talent. They believe now that if they do Yahoo, they can use that money to fund their music.
Yeah.
So,
because we have.
You see,
at the end of the day, Sha,
we need to get things right.
Yeah, within ourselves. Within
ourselves.
Maybe it's a mindset change.
Because the fraud we are doing is we're not even doing it to the elderly people, we are doing it to ourselves. the issue of sexual gratification for money, we are helping to spread disease around. And unwanted pregnancies, children with their dads.
You know, growing up, I used to hear what goes around comes around. Does it still exist?
It exists, man. But it comes in different forms and shapes. So
it's left to us.
So in conclusion, I just feel personally for me personally, I just feel that this upsurge of quest for fast riches should be addressed, because if we are not able to tame it, we that are going to be future fathers and mothers, if we are not able to tame this, I don't see ourselves taming the next generation coming. I don't see ourselves giving direction. We are like loose cannons. Let us push ourselves back before we overfire. It's very disgraceful. Like, do you know how many Africans who read our stuff, like who read our news, who are even, I see Kenyans who follow Yaba Left, they say nonsense, nasty stories. And when we go outside, they see us. Now, you cannot travel abroad now to some kind of places, to some airports. In some countries, I mean, Nigerian.
Yeah, I was reading that if them Dubai had their way, they would have banned us forever.
Forever.
If not that, one thing.
They still need us.
So many countries like that will have.
So we need to.
It's not just Nigeria.
We need to get it. So, for me, let's get things right.
And we get things right by learning that contentment
is the key.
Yeah.
Contentment is the virtue.
Greed also enters somehow and it just spoils everything.
Yes.
It's making you want to.
Yes.
So with contentment, the little you have is not enough.
It's not enough. Yes. Can never really be enough. Contentment is not easy. It's a journey. It's like a fasting in your journey. But the thing is, if you are patient, and again, you need to really define what do you call riches. Some people call peace of mind riches.
Peace of mind is if you have peace of mind, you are rich.
Yes. Because
people they have money and they don't have the peace of mind. Maybe you are wealthy if you have peace of mind. Then if you have money, you are rich.
Most of them hardly sleep.
I'm telling you.
See, riches can be ability to provide for my wife, my kids, their education and everything. And then shelter.
Do you know that boils down to these people that they say we are looking up to?
Mm-hmm.
They are putting pressure on you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You just know this person is flaunting all the cars in the world. You don't know if he's sleeping well, if he's popping pills to sleep, if he's crying in the night.
Yes.
If he's regretting some of his actions.
Yes.
You have no idea what is going on behind closed doors.
We need, and again, this mentality of everybody is entitled to this title of CEO, boss, and all this. Chairman, Ogami, boss lady. To tell you the thing, in every generation, there's likely to be 10 millionaires. He said that you are among or dead. Anyone will come, apart from that 10 or 20. Now, by first millionaire, that is through this illegit way of making this thing. Follow the right process in life. Organic process. Define what you call riches. Like for me, what I call riches is shelter for my people, providing this is for my wife.
They don't go hungry.
They don't go hungry, going to the best schools. That is what I call riches. If I feel that my creator, anyone who I exalt, want to choose anybody in my destiny to change my family around, let it be. But if God sees it that it's wise, that it's me, that is worthy to have it, it will come in a way whereby you yourself will know that you have gone through the process organically. Dangote went through real hell. He said it. That is why he said when he made his first, is it $100 million or what? He opened it in his sitting room.
Withdraw it, yeah, so you can just
look at it.
And return it back to the
bank. Same thing with Bill Gates. The same thing with Elon Musk. These people you look up to. Even this Davido, this guy was even though he was son of a billionaire as of that time, he was struggling. But it was hard work that took him to where it is. It's not overnight. He had business concepts. His dad is a businessman. Wizkid is a street boy. He understood his grace, apart from grace, that took him there. He had to understand the business. Don't come and
cancel out overnight success.
Overnight success. You must not look plastic to earn something. To tell you, at the end of the day, plus minus, it is the smart ones and the people that waited that will rule the earth.
Yeah, sure.
I'm saying it to quote me. Anyway, the people that will rule this earth, the people that will rule this earth still, come today, come tomorrow, are the people that waited and followed life organically till they hit it. Define what is riches. Let no one tell you are not doing enough. Be it your parents, your family, your environment. If you are eating 2 square meals a day, be hopeful that one day you eat 3 square meals. Level they change. Best way stay from 1 bedroom, they enter 2 bedroom. It's possible, man.
Caterpillar, they become butterfly.
Simple. Ladies and gentlemen,
and when people are hyping you, stop falling for those things. The praises of men is empty.
Yes.
When they are calling you Oga boss, yeah. See, tomorrow, God forbid something gonna happen.
They go desert you. You go be like Lonely Citadel.
Anyway, they will forget.
So ladies and
gentlemen, the praise of men is empty.
Yeah, basically. We had a very nice conversation on the quest for the quick quest for riches among. Or the quest for quick riches among Nigerian youths. Because I know sometimes I they play with my words. So
it was quite intense though.
Yes, it was intense because it's quite when the reason for your brain go the shift. Aye. So ladies and gentlemen, it was a wonderful conversation. I hope that you followed up with our conversation. We want you guys to also comment to be so you guys will be part of it. Yes, and our podcast is also open for sponsorship and partnership with people that want to do something with us. We need partnership and sponsorship. To
spread the message.
Yes, to keep on doing things. So if you are interested, you call the number on the screen or contact our email and so those things. So let's keep on doing this. You are also free to also suggest topics to us you want us to discuss on. So we can just go, we'll discuss on this today and this and that. So ladies and gentlemen, it has been a very enlightening, intense, strong, and rugged in conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Mila Mufasa, aka Mila the Gemini, and
Comfy Baby.
We see you at the next episode.
Thank you.
Yeah.